here for story time? If you're here for story time, clap your hands. If you're here for story time, clap your hands. If you're here for story time, finger plays and games and rhymes. If you're here for story time, clap your hands. I think maybe she should have said pause. Come join us for story time online.
Who wants a superhero story? I like this one a lot. Elliot Jones, Midnight Superhero. Doesn't get too much better than this for superhero stories. I hope you do enjoy it. Elliot Jones, Midnight Superhero. Written by Anne Cottringer and Alex T. Smith. Top secret. Elliot Jones, Midnight Superhero. By day, Elliot is quiet. He reads his books. He feeds his goldfish. He watches Mr. Smith wash his car. Elliot is such a quiet little thing, say all the grown-ups. Tick-tock, 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 boing. But when the clock strikes midnight, Elliot is a superhero. He hangs out of helicopters. He skis down glaciers. He returns teddies to babies. Sometimes the mayor needs Elliot's help. The lions have escaped from the zoo, he cries. They're rampaging through the streets. Luckily, Elliot is an expert lion tamer. He leaps from his bedroom window, races through the screaming crowds. Maybe this is screaming clouds too. Now showing Attack of the Beasts. And he comes face to face with the lions. He stares into the eyes of the roaring beasts. Roar. One by one, Elliot stops them in their tracks. He leads the lions back to the zoo as the crowds cheer. Yay, Elliot! Sometimes the Coast Guard calls on his services. Help, they shout. A ship is about to crash onto the rocks. Luckily, Elliot is a champion swimmer. He dives into the towering waves, grabs the anchor, and tows the ship to safety as the sailors shout, "Hooray!" Their boat is called the Rubber Ducky. Sometimes the Queen requires his assistance. A criminal mastermind has stolen the royal jewels, announces the royal butler. Luckily, Elliot is an excellent sleuth. He sneaks into the criminal mastermind's secret hideout. He follows the clues, cracks the code, opens the safe, and returns the jewels to the grateful Queen. Tonight, Elliot receives an urgent message from the world's most important scientists. A gigantic meteor is heading this way. It's going to smash into the Earth. This is Elliot's most important mission ever. Luckily, Elliot has built a meteor-busting rocket launcher for just such occasions. Unluckily, it's hidden in a deep cave in the mountains of Tibet. The only way to get there before the meteor strikes is by supersonic jet. Luckily, Elliot is a skilled jet pilot. Elliot sets off over the Alps, over the Caspian Sea, across to the Himalayas. Clouds are forming in the mountains. Elliot can barely see. Suddenly, a snow-capped peak flashes past his window. Another looms up straight ahead. Elliot dips his left wing and swerves just in time. To reach the cave, he must now land on the shortest, most dangerous runway in the world. He grips the controls. The wheels bump the ground. Screech! Elliot skids to a halt. The sky is blazing with the light of the meteor. Closer and closer it comes. Elliot can see the entrance to the cave far above him. Luckily, Elliot is a highly experienced mountaineer. He scrambles up the cliff face and into the cave. Elliot swings the barrel of the meteor-busting rocket launcher towards the sky. He aims. He holds his breath. He waits until just the right moment. He fires. Kapow! Elliot saves the world from destruction. Yay! Hooray! The Queen gives Elliot an award for his courage and ingenuity. The earth trembles with deafening applause. But being a midnight superhero is very tiring. It doesn't leave Elliot with much energy. So by day, Elliot is quiet. Shh. You were saved today by Elliot. Have a nice day. And that's the end.
Superheroes! Yeah! I want more superhero stories, Kathleen. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll see what I can do, Corny. Yeah. And motorcycle stories, too. Maybe a superhero on a motorcycle? Okay, well, I'll see what we have, Corny. We'll see what I can come up with. Okay. I wonder what your favorite superhero is like. Who are they? If you want to tell us, maybe you want to draw a picture of your favorite superhero or dress up like them, send us a photo. That'd be fun. Send it to Kathleen. Okay.